Okay, we've tried some of these people's products before, the Walden Farms. We tried some non-dairy creamers, and it was a good time for me to get those non-dairy creamers so I could have some creamer in my coffee when I was taking the antibiotics that I couldn't have any milk 2 hours prior or 2 hours after for my my antibiotics. So I was able to use those. We're gonna try this. This is Walden Farms Thick and Spicy. Hopefully it's not too spicy. Will it be thick? I don't know. Will it be spicy? I don't know that either, but we're gonna try it on some hot dogs. Little hot dog pieces. I got a little bit of mustard there. But I will shake it, and then you can hear that boop. It smells like regular old barbecue sauce. But this is, we'll look at the, yeah, pretty thick, huh? Boop, 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 boop. Well, yeah. It's like, almost like ketchup. I don't really eat ketchup, but it looks like it's kind of a ketchup consistency. I don't know, do I stick a fork in there? I don't know. But I cut the hot dog pieces up already. That's all I've done is I cooked them in the microwave. I cooked them in the air fryer. Now let's see what this has. This has total carbs of 1 gram of carbs, but it has 1 gram of dietary fiber. So net grams of carbs, 0. This is zero carb food. Calorie wise, it has 0 calories. So it's a 0 and a 0. Does it have any protein or anything? Probably not. Protein 0 grams. So no calories, no carbs, no net carbs. And I brought in a bottle of water so I don't look too unprofessional. Well, if you think I have trouble opening the water. I wasn't really clear on my palate. I was just thirsty. Let's try it first. We will take a piece of hot dog and we'll do a little dip. See? And good. Ooh, a little bit spicy. It does have it smells like standard barbecue sauce, like you might, the regular one at a barbecue restaurant when it's not the spicy variety. So they have a spicy, sometimes have a honey barbecue, jalapeno barbecue, standard barbecue, like a regular. Once again, with barbecue sauce, if you're at a restaurant or if you buy a bottle of barbecue sauce somewhere, if this, of course, is 0, but you might want to check to make sure that it has no molasses, honey, brown sugar. A lot of that is put into some of those. But yeah, it's very good. A little bit of a kick. So if you like a lot of kick, it might not be enough. If you like no kick, it might be too much. I think it's perfect. I don't think, if I didn't know it's supposed to be thick and spicy, I wouldn't know it's spicy because I've never had it before, so I wouldn't have anything to compare it to of its own product. So the hot dogs are Hebrew National this time. I always get either Hebrew National or like Nathan's, something like that, a little higher quality. I'm gonna try a little bit of the mustard. Rice is really good. It's good. I got this at Grocery Outlet, the one on Foothill Boulevard in Arcadia. We have more than one in Arcadia. So this right here is could be pretty expensive elsewhere. I got it there, so it's less expensive there. Plus, I think it was even on clearance. So I think I got that for like $1.49 a bottle. I know it's a lot more than that elsewhere. Cooking these hot dogs. These are bun length hot dogs. I cooked them for 5 minutes at 350. I was cooking them at 450 for about 4 minutes, but I really think it tastes better in the air fryer. It comes out better if you do a 350 and do it for a little longer. So kind of a lower heat and a longer time. So as we know, hot dogs are not exactly the most sought after food when it comes to a healthy diet. A lot of times they'll say it's too processed. So is that processed meat? Yes it is. Do I eat it all the time? No. Usually I'll eat I could have tried this barbecue sauce with some of the chicken pieces I have, which is just grilled chicken. It's just chicken that had been cooked on a grill, put in a freezer situation. Then I would have put it in the air fryer, heat it up in the air fryer, and put the barbecue sauce on that. I'll probably do that with some of the remaining barbecues I've done. I think it's three, maybe four different videos on barbecue sauce, and I have a lot of barbecue sauce, and I don't have a lot of family to cook barbecue chicken or barbecue ribs or anything like that. So maybe I will put some of that on some barbecue, just some chicken. We make a fast barbecue chicken, so you don't have the breast, the legs, the thighs. You just have the pieces, and I think that's all white meat. I think it's all white meat. It might be chicken breast with thigh meat, but it's frozen. Those I look at too. Is it frozen? Does it have any kind of seasoning in it, or something like a sweetener? And then when I get, usually I get either the Foster Farms or I get the Aldi brand. The one I have now is Foster Farms, because I got it at grocery outlet. I didn't get it at Aldi. But please don't forget, please subscribe, like, share, give me your comments. Do you eat barbecue sauce? Do you eat hot dogs? Do you barbecue on the grill? Or do you use an air fryer? This is very quick, very low carb, very fast. It took me to cook it 5 minutes, to cut it and pour the sauce out probably a minute. So 6 minutes and I got dinner. The reason I'm not using any kind of a bun is because I don't have any keto hot dog buns. Usually, when I go to the store, they're there. Now, they're not always on sale, so they're expensive. I mean, they're not super expensive, but they're not super cheap either. But I went to the store where I got the barbecue sauce, the one on Foothill. I also went to the one that I'd never been to before on Rosemead Boulevard. I went to the one in Doherty, and no one had that. So I could have put it like on a piece of bread, piece of keto bread, but I said I was gonna just chop it up, do that. Then I can't have any milk products right now because I'm back on that one I was telling you about when I use the Walden Farms. Do you ever have Walden Farms products? Do you ever try any of these Walden Farms? I'm back on that diet, on that antibiotic for a total of 10 days, taking 2 a day. So I gotta take another one at 8. I take it at 8, and then I can have cream or milk or something like that after 10. I won't be having any cream for my coffee because I won't be having coffee that late. So what I do usually is I get up at 6 in the morning, I pop my pills in my mouth, and then I go back to sleep for about an hour and a half, get about 7:30, and then start my day. Then I can have coffee. If I take it at 6, I can have coffee at 8. So I get up, feed the cats, make sure the dog is okay, do all that. Hello doggy, hello kitties, meow, meow, meow. And then I can have some coffee and start my day. Take care, everyone. Memorial Day is, well, by the time you see this, it already happened. It is right now Saturday evening, and then I'll fix this all up and I'll have it out Tuesday for a taste test Tuesday of Walden Farms Thick and Spicy. Now this has to be refrigerated now because it is now open. Take care, everyone. Have a great rest of the weekend, or it's Tuesday now, so have a great week. Take care.